who have hunted something, he came and he gave that meat to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Initially Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam refused it, thinking that he may have hunted it for these people, and someone may have helped him or something. Later on he found out, no, that was not the reason. And at the beginning when he brought it, it was the complete animal, and it may even be alive. Later on he brought a piece of it saying, Ya Rasulullah, I did it, I'm not in ihram. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam accepted that from the Sahabi whose name was Abu Qatada radiyallahu anhu. Now Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam continued until he stationed to a place called Asfan. In Asfan, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu, Abu Bakr, what is the name of this place? Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu said, Ya Rasulullah, it's called Asfan. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I can see Salih and Hud alayhim as-salatu was-salam passing through this place. And then he said, Ibrahim and Yunus alayhim as-salatu was-salam also passing through this place. Now what does it mean? According to the wording of hadith, it looks like he's seeing something now. So either Sahaba, just like they gathered in Bayt al-Maqdis when he went for Isra and Mi'raj, they are allowed, spiritually they are there. Or number two, it may be that he has seen them in his dream as they had performed the Hajj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his dream. Now as he sees this place, he remembers, this is exactly what I have seen these people passing through, and this is where I saw them, these Anbiya alayhimus salatu wassalam. But this tells us all the Anbiya alayhimus salatu wassalam, they did perform Hajj, and this is something that the scholars have narrated, that all the Anbiya alayhimus salam, whether Hajj was fard on them or not, that's another story by itself, but the Anbiya alayhimus salatu wassalam did perform the Hajj to Baytullah. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, then he is stationed at a place called Saraf. The reason I mentioned this, something unique happened over there, not at this time, but Saraf is a well-known place up to this day, because that is the place where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam got married to Maymuna radiyallahu anha. Not at this time, it was before this. But that is the place where he got married to Maymuna radiyallahu anha, and that is the place where Maymuna radiyallahu anha died, and she got buried also at the same place. And amazing, under the same tree where the nikah was done, she is still buried at the same place. And even up to this day, her grave is well known over there. At this point, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said to Sahaba ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'een, now those who have brought any cattle with them to slaughter, any animal with them to slaughter it after Hajj, for those people they should continue their intention of Hajj. And for those who have not brought any animal with them, my suggestion is they should just make the intention of Umrah now. They should change their intention and make it only Umrah and should not perform Hajj. This is my opinion to those people and my suggestion to those people. Now look, this is the first change. Initially, it was do whatever you want. Now it's a suggestion that if you did not bring an animal with you for slaughtering, then you should change your intention and make it a Umrah instead of Umrah and Hajj together, or instead of doing Tamattu or Qiran, which means at this time instead of Ifrad or Qiran, make it Tamattu, which means just perform a Umrah at this time, and then you will put another Ihram on later on from Makkah Mukarramah for Hajj. But he did not order it yet. He just suggested this to Sahaba ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'een. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam continued until he is stationed in a place that was called the Tuwa. This is the last station of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam before he would enter Makkah Mukarramah. It was the night of Sunday. Tonight is not the night of Friday. Remember, the reason this is I'm making this clear. We perform Salat al-Jum'ah today, and after this the Maghrib is not the night of Jum'ah, is the Saturday night. So it was Sunday night. Next morning is Sunday. Next morning, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam performed Salatul Fajr in Zituwa, in that place. He took a shower, and now he is ready to enter Makkah Mukarramah. It's Sunday, the 4th of Dhul Hijjah. So on Sunday, the 4th of Dhul Hijjah, after Salat al-Fajr and after taking shower, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam left this place of Zituwa, and now he's ready to enter Makkah Mukarramah. When he entered Makkah Mukarramah, the first thing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did was he renewed his wudu. He had wudu. He just made a fresh wudu because he's about to perform a great ibadah now, which is tawaf. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam entered Makkah Mukarramah. That was after the sunrise. He entered Makkah. He entered Haram. In fact, he had entered the Makkah and performed the tawaf. Now and performed the wudu. Now he entered the Haram to perform tawaf, the tawaf. At the time of seeing Ka'batullah, this was the dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma zid baytaka hada tashrifan wa ta'ziman wa takrima wa mahaba. Ya Allah, increase the respect, honor, and the greatness of this place. Was it man sharrafahu wa azzamahu takriman wa mahaba? And whoever respect and gives proper honor to this place, Ya Allah, honor that person also, and give a lot of respect to those people also who preserve the respect of this place. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam raised his hands, as normally it is the sunnah of dua. He raised his hands and he started making a lot of dua at that time. When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam finished his dua, he continued to go towards Ka'batullah. Did not perform the 2 rak'ah Tahiyyatul Masjid because the replacement for that is tawaf now at that time. So right away he went towards the black stone. He kissed the black stone and started performing the tawaf. In the first 3 rounds of his tawaf, he was doing ramal. Ramal means running or walking like soldiers. Really is not running fast, taking close steps and just with little movements and little jumping, just like soldiers normally walking in that manner. This is the sunnah in the first 3 rounds. And he had done the ittiba', which means put the sheet from under his right arm on his left shoulder. Each time Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would come in front of the black stone, he will either kiss it or will point towards it or touch it either with his hand or with his stick and kiss his stick or his hand. Or in some tawaf, not in this tawaf but some other tawaf, he was kissing it, putting his head on the black stone and kissing it. When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam finished his tawaf, he went towards Maqam Ibrahim and he recited this ayah, وَاتَّخِذُوا مِن مَقَامِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مُصَلَّى, and he performed 2 rak'ah salah over there. In the first rak'ah he recited Surah Al-Kafirun, and the second rak'ah he recited Surah Al-Ikhlas, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. And we all know that when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam first time he was doing that tawaf, not at Hajjatul Wada', earlier when he came for Umrah, Umar radiallahu anhu went to him and said, Ya Rasulullah, why not choose Maqam Ibrahim to perform the 2 rak'ah of tawaf there? And the ayah of Quran was revealed to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, confirming the opinion of Umar radiallahu anhu, saying, وَاتَّخِذُوا مِن مَقَامِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مُصَلَّى, and perform the salah at Maqam Ibrahim. Very quickly going over Maqam Ibrahim. What is this Maqam Ibrahim? This is a place where Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam, the stone where he used to stand to look at Ka'batullah, or even to put these stones and build Ka'batullah. So he used to stand on it, and some of the narrations tell us that this stone became like an elevator for Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam. So as he picks a rock to put it on, and Kaaba is long, and the wall is getting higher and higher beyond the reach of Ibrahim alayhi salam. So as he stands on this rock will go up, and Ibrahim alayhi salam will place the stone wherever he has to place it, or the brick, whatever he had to place it, he would place it there, and then the stone will bring Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam down. But at this time, the miracle that we see of that stone is that as Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam stood on it, the footprints